Hello and welcome back to World of Warcraft. My name's Lumin and right now we're going to jump into a timewalking dungeon. Just going to do one, because I feel one is more than enough to give you guys an idea of what the event is like. What you can expect if you want to jump in yourself and do these events. So, this weekend, or at least this weekend that just passed, was the Wrath of the Lich King timewalking event. In a month's time, if I'm not mistaken. There you go. It's Burning Crusade. And on each of these weekends, they bring 5 dungeons back, and then they scale players that want to do them down to an appropriate level. Now what this means is, you can actually equip gear from, say, Wrath of the Lich King, this time around, and use it. Proper gear from back then. Raid gear, legendaries, whatever you got, and you can use it in those dungeons to full effect. So now, as an example, I actually think I have in my bank. Let's have a look here. If I can find it, I'll type Shadow. There you go. I got Shadow's Edge, which will eventually turn into Shadow Morn, the legendary. That will work. That will be really, really powerful in a Wrath of the Lich King time-walking dungeon. Kinda cool, right? I can use my Pandaria Legendary Cloak. This one's not actually upgraded fully, because on this character I only really tanked back in Pandaria, but you get the idea. You can use stuff from then. I think if you use raid gear from that point in time, so if you go back and you equip or find all your Wrath of the Lich King raid gear that you obviously saved because the transmogs are so cool, you equip that, you go in, you will feel slightly more powerful than you would if you have just this on. At least I think that's how it works. I mean, I know the legendaries work, okay? I know that for a fact. Now, with that out of the way, dungeons that are on show this time around, available this time around, are Ankahet the Old Kingdom, Gundrak, Halls of Lightning, the Nexus, and Utgard Pinnacle. Again, that'll, like, cycle. So, in maybe 2 months from now, when it's Wrath of the Lich King time again, then they'll have different ones. I was hoping for Azrael Narub because that thing is the most fun ever. It takes like 2 minutes to do that entire dungeon. These ones are all pretty long. Although, I mean, some of these were my favorites, and I actually want transmogs for some of them. Like Halls of Lightning, for instance. Loved that one. It was kind of tough back then, and I want to axe from there. So, I'm going to switch my spec around quickly. And my gear, obviously, to tank in. Then we're going to jump in. Queue up, make it happen. I should probably also mention that the main allure of doing these this time around, and I've already finished them for the weekend, was a quest that you get from this dude right here, Sir Kazal. He would have given you a quest, or he did actually give me a quest already that I've completed, that awards you with a seal, which is a seal of inevitable fate, which you can use to get extra loot from Hellfire Citadel or Mythic Dungeons. It's kind of good, but for the most part it just gives you gold. And it also gives you a Hellfire Citadel normal cache. The cache is a pretty big deal, because that can give you some pretty decent gear from the Hellfire Citadel raid. I, as an example, got Unending Hunger. A decent 695 trinket. I got that from a cache. I wasn't lucky enough to get it from the boss when I rolled for it, but I got it from a cache. Just like that. So, every time it comes around, you gotta do 5 dungeons to complete this dude's quest. Then you get a seal and a cache. It's not bad. That alone is enough to go back and do the dungeons. And on top of that, obviously, you get to experience some of, I would say, the coolest dungeons ever created again. And they're pretty tough. Okay, it's not a walk in the park. It's not super, super easy. I think some of the pulls can wipe you out if you're not careful. You'll see how it is right now. You'll see. This is Gundrak. Trying to think if this is a difficult one or not. I do not remember. Doesn't matter. Let me flask and buff up and whatever. I'm not going to use this. Oh, let me equip the legendary cloak as well. I've got the strength one here, not the tanking one, just because. And I'm gonna put a strength flask on, not a tanking one. Also just because. Use some food. Hello. I guess I could have put strength trinkets on as well. Nah, I'm not going to take the chance. Mastery. Oh, no, do they need stats? What do they need? We've got all of it already. I'm the tank, I better set the pace. Whoa, these bars. They're kind of in the way here. Let's get the damage seal on. So again, this stuff could actually end up being pretty tough. Could end up being tough. I don't know if it will be. I'm gonna pull a little more because I think I can handle it. And I wanna do a lot of damage, you know? I wanna do a lot of damage. Now I haven't actually seen the legendary cloak proc yet. Has it procced yet? Have you guys seen it proccing yet? If it has, I missed it. It has this funny little tiger swiping effect in front of you. Maybe it doesn't work. That would be so sad. Good pull, guys. Good fight. Let's do the first boss. This guy's texture work is... Oh man, I should rather not speak of it. It just looks... Maybe that's just the way he looks. I guess it could be. What? Oh. Okay, the ads are coming. Were we meant to clear all of these out before starting? I need to switch my talent around. Like, now. Okay, what is going on? Why is everyone dying? Am I making a mistake here by not taunting things? Guys! Guys! Like, what is going on? I should have aggro on everything here. Take a lay on hands. Don't die, please. Dude. There you go. Oh, God, that was terrible. Man, I'm not going to type anything. Get me out of the snake wrap. Thank you. What? Oh. What is this? Oh, that was... Right. That was the one snake that he just killed. Snake wrap. Oh, great. This fight was called Snake Wrap. What a name for a fight. Let's buff up again. Okay. Guys. You're gonna have to do better than that. Oh, click the thing. You gonna click it? Okay. There you go. I mean, it might have been me messing up. Okay. Not quite as good as I used to be at these dungeons. Man. Oh, I forgot to change the talent again. Oh, I'll do it after this. As much as I like execution sentence, in dungeons it just doesn't make sense. Light's hammer is so much better. I've actually never used the other one. On that level. No, dude. Oh, dude. Don't be like that. One can easily wipe in these dungeons if the group is not competent with interrupts and stuff like that. Stuns as well. Okay, let me switch this around quickly. Light's hammer. Okay, I can't switch it around yet. It's on cooldown. That guy must come over here. Jeez, man. So you can see the tanking and healing is probably the most difficult part here. Mainly because the DPS, well, they don't know that they need to interrupt. They don't know that. They don't care. Why would they? It's pretty spiky, and that's kind of how it was back in Wrath of the Lich King, back in Burning Crusade, back in, well, the old days. It was much more difficult tanking and healing. Nowadays, it's so smooth and everything takes forever. It's actually the same with PvP. I was talking about this just the other day in a video where PvP and Arena, oh man, it's just not the same anymore. You know, in Burning Crusade, when you used to Arena back then, the fights were like, I don't know, a couple of minutes, 3 to 5 minutes long, because it was all about the burst and the quick victories or defeats. It was intense, fast-paced action. Nowadays, an arena match can take upwards of 20 minutes, you know? I feel like tanking and healing and dungeons and raids and all that, much the same nowadays. You have all the time in the world to react to everything, and I guess it's a good thing. I guess. I mean, the game wasn't super casual friendly back then. Like heroic dungeons and stuff. They were something else. Anyway, here we go. Second boss. Here we go. Second boss. This guy's just annoying. He's actually just annoying. He's gonna pop out and turn into the elemental, if I'm not mistaken. Any second now. There we go. Oh, and you had to actually be like defense capped here. I don't think that's the thing anymore. Like, the bonus armor might actually count as it, but you needed your defense rating at a certain point, else you could have gotten one-shotted by things in like heroics and raids and stuff. That was, wow, something else. Here we are. But for those that were wondering if this was something completely different, well, here's your answer. It is exactly the same. It's on personal loot now, so as you can see, I'm just not picking anything up. The 2 blue items that dropped earlier were actually bind on equips. I think they were greeded, and people can actually go and sell them on the auction house. Did she just wave? Huh. Look, I'll take these fish with me, so that people don't get killed by them. Oh, nice. I forget about that. But as long as I keep aggro, then my party can run across with ease. I'm gonna take this guy. Actually kill him, because if you start a fight over here and he comes from behind, oh, that could be problematic. Here we are. That fish isn't... no, it's not still a problem. Good. Let's do this then. Interrupt that. Get over here, hunter. Again though, I gotta say, some of these guys hit pretty hard. Not these ones specifically. Of course, not these ones specifically. Oh, and you actually also get rep in here. You can't see it because it's under my face cam, but I'm getting rep with Alliance Vanguard, which I guess is nice. I think if you wear your tabard from this era, then you can also get rep with whichever faction you choose. Do these guys actually fight? Oh, whatever, you know. I was wondering if they actually fight, but I'm not gonna wait for them. Oh, and this guy, right here, there's an achievement on him for interrupting, letting him not transform. I don't think I have that achievement yet. Huh. Maybe we can do that. Let's interrupt this next nerd hard. You'll get a chief. I know you guys want that. I just used the drums. I just used the drums. I like that they were interrupting before there was actually something to interrupt. I'm now not DPSing, I'm not doing my proper rotation. I'm literally just waiting to interrupt. Come on, come on, come on! Yes! Oh, we got it! We got it. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I'm not quick enough. I pressed it in time. I swear I pressed it. I didn't press it in time, did I? Whatever. Whatever. You guys suck. You guys suck. Missed out on achieve. Oh, ground trimmer helm. Just to rub it in. All the models look exactly the same. A little saddened by that. It's like in the Wrath of the Lich King dungeons, the plate models, I'm not sure if it's the same for the leather and stuff, but the plate models are all identical. That's not a real boss. If you're talking about the Murloc. He's saying we forgot a boss back there. No one ever does that, boss. Ek the Ferocious. We don't care. We don't care. Ooh, decent damage there. Decent damage there. But yeah, all the transmogs. Much the same. Like the plate. It's all those Vrukal shoulder pads and stuff, and I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. Like, Halls of Reflection, Pit of Sauron, and you know that series of dungeons, those have some sick transmogs in. Those are super cool. Really like those. But these ones here, not so much. Like I said, I like the Halls of Lightning Axe. So the weapons and stuff will obviously still be pretty cool, but he's an extra. He's not required. Is he on the map? Oh yeah, there we go. Does he even drop anything? Oh yeah, there's the model. See, if I show you, look at that. All exactly the same. Is there a pair of legs somewhere here? Yeah. Whatever. Oh, now I ruined it for myself. I can see now that there's nothing that I want from this last boss. Damn. What a pity. Oh. Okay, I mean, fine. If you guys want to play it like this, we can play it like this. We can pull them all at the same time. I can handle that. I can dig that. Stun this dude. There we are. Jeez, the uptime on the Shield of the Righteous is literally at 100% right now. Ooh. Anything here? Besides salted venison. We still have cooldown on exhaustion there. Definitely don't need bloodlust on this one here. I wanted it on the other one so that we could kill him quicker, but no biggie. No biggie at all. Stampede, can I interrupt that? No, it doesn't seem like it. Maybe I could? I don't know. Let me use a cooldown. Like, there's no reason not to use cooldowns here. And I was gonna start impaling people. I remember. Woo! He's big and red. He is big and... Take that. Lay on hands. Red. Oh, it's the healer that's impaled. Does that mean she can't heal? Or he can't heal? No matter. I will survive. Oh, there's two of them on the horn now. Making a little kebab of players. I like it. Oh, I like it. Okay. Thanks for the run. That, my friends, was a time-walking dungeon. If you played during Burning Crusade or Wrath of the Lich King, you're not going to get much out of this. You aren't, because you're going to know exactly what to expect. The dungeons themselves are not going to be any different, but you still get that Hellfire Citadel raid loot, you get the seal, you get a chance at transmogs, you get to show your legendaries off. I'm actually not convinced the legendary cloak worked. I don't know, I just heard that it would work. I should have done a test to see if the stats would be better in there. I don't know. Anyway, regardless of that, it's still pretty fun. And if you hadn't played during those expansions, it's nice to be able to go back and see all of it. And if they do, at some point, bring Cataclysm and Pandaria stuff back, they might do that. Then I'd say you've definitely got a good enough reason to do it, because the transmogs from those dungeons, plus the actual experience of doing them, Pandaria dungeons were amazing. Some of the best dungeons ever. I absolutely loved them. Oh, the personality in some of those, just the feel of them, so good. Really, 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 really good. And then the Cataclysm ones, I feel like a lot of people just haven't even seen them yet. Nowadays, if you level a character, you skip through that. You spam dungeons to level all the way up to 80. When you get to 80, you just hit a couple of zones up, usually like Vashir or whatever, and maybe you do 1 or 2 dungeons. But you don't do enough. You don't do all of them because they don't have quests in them. So yeah, all in all, I'm a big fan of the time walking thing, and it's a nice feature that's just It's here to stay, and it's going to make things better, and it's going to enrich our lives as time goes by, because we're going to, maybe in the future, get to do Warlords dungeons. We can get all nostalgic over them. Maybe they bring vanilla dungeons back. Oh my god, how cool would that be? Right? Huh. Just going to keep getting better. The other events... Anyway. Check back here soon for more. Give it a like, share it, and do all that other stuff. Let me know what you think about, well, all of it. Time walking, the bonus events that Blizzard have on weekends now, all the rest. Happy that.